do care about defence. They care hugely about defence, and they care even more strongly about the way some of our veterans from a whole series of conflicts have been treated. There is a strong feeling that whilst many other countries in the world, I mean Canada perhaps being the best example, have had veterans departments in place for decades where they've looked after men and women that have served them, we've actually treated our people very badly. What NATO is asking its members for is a commitment to 2%. We've slipped now below 2% in this country, and the Chancellor's made it perfectly clear that he's got no aim at all to get us back to 2% in the course of the next Parliament. And so you have the Americans, and by the way, not that I would always follow the American military interventions, but their point of view is interesting. You've got the Americans saying that actually the UK is perhaps no longer a serious global player. To get to 2%, given the current figures, you're looking at finding an extra 16 billion between now and the 2020 general election. And whilst that is not an insignificant sum of money, that money can be found. And you know, those that attack UKIP cynically will say, well, of course it's going to come from the foreign aid budget, isn't it? Well, you know, our point is we think the priorities of this current government are wrong. To have cut defence and up foreign aid, I don't think is something most people want. I don't see any inconsistency between saying that we should get the army back to 100,000 people, that we should have 2% spending on defence, whilst at the same time saying we shouldn't get involved in every single military intervention. You know, I mean, I remember just a few years back when it came to Libya, you know, arguing very strongly that this was a mistake. Remarkably, only 12 MPs out of 650 voted against it. I think we can see just a few years on that actually it was a mistake. We've made things very much worse. So there is no inconsistency between saying, let's be careful about what foreign military interventions we get involved in, and at the same time, effectively paying the house insurance, making sure we're in a position in case something goes really badly wrong.